night, and today is the motherfucking day. Oops. So I just asked y'all on my Instagram some period Q&As y'all want to know, but I'm going to spill some tea for y'all too of some stuff that you don't know that it's very shocking and appealing. But before we get into the video, make sure I give this video a thumbs up. Like this video right now. So while we're doing that, we're going to do our hair real quick now. We're going to do two buns. I look very crazy, and it's about to be that time of month for me. So when it's number one, I look a mess. I look, oh my gosh, I look hideous. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Wait. So I had got some zigzag braids, right? I had got 6 of them, and I had to take them out after 5 days because my scalp was hurting extremely bad. So I just took them out. And then another thing is I went to the water park, and it just looked a mess. So I just took it out. I couldn't stand myself. I was looking raggedy. I was looking a mess. So before I get all the way into the video, if you do not like this organization talking, please don't watch the video, because that's what it is. I was jumping everywhere because I was trying to get everything in a video, and it was about to be a time for myself. So I was going through a lot, okay? I do apologize, but I want y'all to enjoy, and I love y'all. Number one, let's get into it right now. When you're about to be on that time of the month, me personally, I feel like I don't feel myself, okay? When I say that, which means like I think I look ugly and everything. Every time I look in the mirror, I just look a hot mess. Like I just be doing this, okay? And if you feel like that, number one, that is normal. It's okay to feel like that. But if you're starting to feel like that too long, then you need to go see, a doctor, because it's okay to feel like that, 2 weeks prior when your period is about to come on. But if you're starting to feel like that, it's been like over a month, you need to go seek some help, because that's not really good. That's not good to think that you're looking really ugly, And another thing, I just get so insecure about everything I do with myself. Literally, y'all, I'm not even joking. It's really bad. Okay. The grace period of of all this that happens, it's like 2 weeks, okay? If you feel so out of nowhere, you just think you feel so oh my god, just know it's about to come on 2 weeks prior. Now, I had to put that out there because mine's about to come on too, so I feel really disgusted with myself right now and really just like, ugh. But okay, now I want to talk about the people that we're going to get into all other stuff, but I know there's a lot of girls that period hasn't come on yet, and let me tell you, it is totally fine that yours did not come on yet. Everybody has a different time when it comes on, and we are not the same. Everybody, is different. So yours not gonna, if you think, oh, your sister just came on when she was 12 or 13 and you still haven't gotten yours, it is totally okay. It's totally fine. Number one, you do not want to rush it. I promise you, you do not want that. Like me personally, mine came on when I was 16, about to turn 17. And y'all, all I'm gonna say, baby, I was blessed, okay? Because if I would have had that when I was 13, and all I'm gonna say, I give all grace to all the girls all the girls that came on so early in age, because baby, I don't know how y'all was dealing with that. And baby, when mine came on, it was the worst, okay? Now, I know I'm jumping everywhere because I didn't write anything down. This is just raw off the bat, okay? Raw off the bat. But okay. So mine came on, like I said, when I was 16 turning 17. I was in school, and that whole week of school, my stomach was hurt. I'm like, why my stomach was hurting? I was telling my friends, like, my stomach hurt, blah, blah, blah. And then my friend was like, oh, did your period come on yet? I was like, no. She's like, what? How old are you? I'm like, yeah, it didn't come on yet. She's like, oh, she's like, oh, you're blessed. So then we was like talking about like all that week, and then finally y'all literally came on. Like I went to the bathroom because my stomach was hurting so bad. So I went to the bathroom because I felt something, and it was that. Mind you, I didn't have no pads. I didn't have nothing. Like I didn't have nothing prepared or nothing. So when that happened, I immediately, when I went back to the class, I called my mom, and she literally came pick me up like that. And yeah, I told my friend, like she was very supportive and she asked me if I needed a pad. I didn't need one because I used tissue. But yeah, so that's my story. My stomach, y'all, when I tell you my stomach pain was 100 out of the capital of I don't even know. That's how bad it was. It was like the worst pain I've ever felt. Like, if I'm being honest, okay? So, also, some people pain is not even close to mine's, or not even close to people's. So y'all look, oh my gosh, I can't stop looking at myself. I look a mess. I look freaking just ew right now. I don't know. I look hideous. I don't know why. I just feel like this. Ugh. But I'm just trying to do this little 2 ponytail thing because I gotta after this I gotta do some other stuff too. But like I was saying, yeah. Some people pain is worse than others. Like my sister, she don't have pain. You know, well her stomach like, you know, has pain, but it's tolerable. Mine's on the other hand is not tolerable. I have to take ibuprofen. In Pacific, ibuprofen. If I don't take ibuprofen, I am like literally, y'all. When I feel the little bit of pain when it's about to be that, baby, I take one the night before. I don't play that because I don't got time to be in pain. Like y'all, my pains be so bad that I throw up. Okay, I throw up. I cry. I just cry all day. Stay in my bed all day. Yeah, that's how bad mine is. At the point I throw up. Now, recently I haven't been throwing up because I be taking the pill before the next day. I mean, the day before, because I'm not y'all. I don't got time to be hurting like that. Like it's bad. When it was like first coming on, I couldn't walk. I couldn't barely talk. I felt like I had to go to the hospital. I couldn't eat. None of that. And that's another thing. Me personally, when mine's about to come on, I can't eat. Like the day of I can't eat, or the day of it came on, I cannot eat. But the 2 weeks prior, baby, I can eat a whole like family meal, like a 12-person meal. Okay, I don't be playing it. Now, I'm trying to tell y'all my story, and then I'm gonna jump into y'all questions. Well, y'all questions. But so this is how I am personally. So yeah, the 2 weeks prior thingy, yes, y'all, I can eat a whole president table of food. Like I'm not even joking. I can eat. I don't care. I'ma just eat at that point. But recently I've been trying to get better and like, you know, not try to feed into that, but it can be very hard. So I don't really be doing nothing. Y'all just let it, you know, I just let the hormones do its thing. Y'all, I'm sorry. I look a mess. Oh my God, I'm about to cry. Let me just hurry and put these ponytails in my head and I'm here. The reason I'm not trying to put that much product because I'm gonna get my sister gonna do my hair, so I'm not trying to put too much product in it. Ouch. Now let's talk about the 2 week thingy. Okay. Now, 2 weeks prior, before, you know, your life just comes to end, you go through things such as depression, where you don't want to eat, or where you tend to eat so much. There's so much stuff that goes on in those 2 weeks that sometimes you don't know what to do, and sometimes you think, oh, there's something's wrong with me, out of nowhere, just like, what the freak? No, that's your period's about to come on. Those are the signs. Okay, please make sure when you do start feeling like that, track the days of how long you feel like that. Now, if it goes over a month or 2 months, okay, you got to go seek some help because that's not really good. Some people deal with it, just have 1 week of it or 2 weeks. I feel like 2 weeks is the max. Okay, now me personally, I go through it for 2 weeks, and such as like I tend to want to eat way more than I usually do. I feel disgustingly ugly. I be feeling really fat. A lot of people, is other people things that a lot of people, you know, feels too, but that's the things that I be feeling. So yeah, don't know. Now, if you do feel like that, that is totally fine. Okay, you're totally fine. You know, you're just going through, you know, what you're going through. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. And if you feel like you need help going through that, all I can tell you is you need to, talking to yourself is really helpful. Like trying to figure out what's wrong with yourself by talking to yourself is very healthy and helpful, because I do it all the time. Because at the end of the day, y'all, the only people you got in this world is yourself. So talking to yourself is literally therapeutic. Don't think it's weird or nothing, because no, that's everything. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm looking real messed up right now, and I'm not liking one bit of it. And I'm about to start crying because this right here is a mess. Or another thing that you start to feel, obviously you have attitudes. I be having the craziest attitude of life, but I don't like that. I don't like, at first I thought, you know, there was something wrong with me, but no, I had to figure out on my own that, okay, Vicky, you're about to go through a cycle of war, so it's okay to act like that. you know, but it gets, you know, a certain instant. Don't be going out acting too crazy, you know. Sorry, y'all. Look, oh my God, what is going on with me, Lord Jesus? What? Lord Jesus, sorry, y'all. My niece. Oh my God, she looks so beautiful. My niece is getting her hair done. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see her. Oh my God. Okay, anyways, back on track. So like I said, I'm all over the place, but that's how I'm like, that's how I am right now. When it's about to come on, I be all over the place. I don't be having nothing like really like planned. I just like, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You gotta try to, you know, deal with that. But I think that's all for right now. Oh, you do get, well, me personally, I get crazy bloated. I gain about 5 pounds, which is totally fine, because you know why? You gain weight. Some people lose weight and they gain it right back when they get off of it, and the same is reversed. You tend to, you know, lose weight, or yeah, you see what I'm saying. Me personally, I gain the weight, and I only gain like 5 pounds, but I literally lose it right after. Now, why do you gain weight? Now, the reason why you gain weight is because, first of all, your body's trying to keep all the water it can, so you won't be dehydrated while all the stuff is emptying out. All the blood, okay, it's emptying out. But that's absolutely normal. It's absolutely normal. There's nothing wrong with you at all, okay? I promise it's normal. And a lot of girls go through it, okay? Do not get scared. If you need to ask questions, and if you're scared, ask your mom, ask your sister, because they go through the same exactly thing. You are no different, okay? Don't think you go through it because you think something wrong with you. No, there's nothing wrong with you. And the same to the other girls, that if yours didn't come on yet, it's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? You know, there's nothing wrong with you. I promise there's nothing wrong with you. When I was younger, I never thought nothing wrong with me. I never really asked about that because I didn't want to go through it. I was scared. And if you're a person that's scared, don't be scared, okay? It is normal for all women and girls, okay? It's okay. You know, we're human and we go through it, you know? Now, but the number one thing I do want to tell y'all for real is, if you don't have anybody to talk to and it's getting really hard and you're not understanding yourself, please talk it out with yourself. I promise y'all, like, you need to try it. Like, it's literally, I do it all the time and I feel so good, because now that I understand what's going on with myself, I feel great. I don't think I'm going crazy, you know? Like, you could, yes, talking to others and talking to get other people's perspective is really good too. But just knowing that you know what's going on with yourself it's way more healthier and it's way more better, because you just understand yourself, you know? And I've been doing this for about it's been years, you know? And it's been really helpful for myself, because like I understand myself way more. And there's grown-ups that don't even know what's going on with themselves, because you know, they don't take the time out to really sit down with themselves to understand, you know, why are they acting like this, or why do I feel like this, you know? And sometimes you just gotta take the time out to really sit with yourself and trying to get an understanding, you know? So yeah, that's very, very, very helpful. Don't think it's crazy or weird. Please don't think that, because you're not, okay? You're not. Now I'm looking good. Now I'm feeling like, okay, I can talk a little bit more. I'm sorry that I was looking crazy, you know, in the beginning. Okay, now I'm gonna answer some of y'all questions. I literally just asked y'all this right now. Okay, somebody said, is it normal that after my period over, I still bleed a little? Yes, okay? Now, so say if my period lasts about, sadly, 7 days. Lord, I be going through it, like, no joke. So, yes, you will bleed afterwards. Like, you know, but that's totally fine, because, you know, it's just trying to empty, making sure everything is out of there. Yes. Now, as another thing, if you bleeding, like, days, crazy, that you gotta go seek some, you know, some help, because that's not good. But, like, I would say after your period, like, I would say about, 2-3 more days after it. Yes, that's totally fine. That's why you're supposed to carry around some some panty liners, you know what I'm saying? Or, and after, before your period comes on, I try to like wear panty liners too, because you know, sometimes you do leak out some discharge, which is totally okay, because your body's just getting ready for that time, you know? So yeah, so that's normal. Yes. Okay, how do you deal with super bad cramps? Baby, I want to know that answer. Okay, I need to know that answer, because what I do, I literally just I pop an ibuprofen. Okay, a 600 or 800 is the best. Okay, that Tylenol and that other stuff do not work for me. Okay, I have to have an ibuprofen. Let me tell you a little something. Last month was the best month I ever had ever since my period, because baby, I took an ibuprofen the day before, like at night when it was about to come on the next day, because I just felt it. I promise to God, the first day was amazing. And usually the first and second day, and sometimes third day, is the worst of my life. But having that ibuprofen by my side before then, well, yeah, if you pop a little pill, a little ibuprofen, you're gonna be running from for a couple hours, okay? But other than that, yeah. I hate the smell of it, you know, like the smell of changing the pad. I agree with you, baby. It literally is not a pleasure smell at all. I be wanting to throw up. Like, y'all, I be wanting to throw up, because I'm like, bro, why do it smell like this? And when I first had got it, I was scared. I'm like, why does it smell like this? Does it supposed to, yes, it's supposed to smell like that. It's literally, y'all, yeah, it does smell. Okay, it really does. I don't know what you can do. I don't have no idea about that part, but I'm not gonna say you'll get used to it, because you don't get used to that smell. I can't even get used to that smell. That smell is not a pleasure smell, baby, okay? It's really not. But, oh, another thing I gotta tell you, girls, change your pad every time you go to the bathroom. I don't care if it's a little smidget in the pad. Change it, okay? You're not supposed to be walking around with a filled pad, please, because you're gonna start stinking. People are gonna start smelling you. Do not stay in the same pad, okay? I don't care if you, y'all, I promise the whole pack of pads be going by the end of the time I'm done. Because every time I go pee, I don't care what anybody say, I change my pad, because I don't like the feeling to know that it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's disgusting. I use these ones. Me personally, I flood crazy, like a river, okay? And when I know that it's going crazy, I literally stay home. I don't move, because I don't like the feeling of that. But these pads are ultra thin pads with wings. Love these, okay? Because they're long and they're not thick, they're thin. Now I used to use the big ones, but like the thick ones, but that's not comfortable for me no more. I just use the thin ones and they're long. But yeah, this is the brand right here. I get this from CVS. Some people use tampons. I don't use those. I just use simply pads. That's it. Okay? I just use pads. I heard like some pads like makes your cramps worser. I don't know. But all I know is that I use these. It looks like it's this. Okay. I was going to try to do my makeup in this video, but yeah, I use those. Also for nighttime, I doubled it. Like I put one in the front and one in the back, because like I said, I'm a person that floods and it's like disgusting. So I use like one in the front when I go to bed and one in the front. I mean one in the back. It's helpful. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I do. I'm everywhere in this video. I'm so sorry, but if you stuck with me this long, put a butterfly. Okay, period. Anyways, let's get to it. How do you know when your period's about to come? I already told y'all. You're gonna feel this. Personally, I only can say how I feel, but I know a lot of girls go through this and they don't know what it is. Now, if you want to tell, like, if you want to like try to, you know, figure out what is yours, just pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to yourself a little bit more. You know, track it down. Oh, I feel this way this day, and I feel different the next day. Track it. You know, track your progress. One thing that I don't do, I don't track like when it comes on, because I have a lot of sisters in the house, and when you have a lot of girls in one house, that discombobulates the cycle. Sometimes it can come on this month, that time it could come on a different month, you know what I'm saying, the next month. So I don't really track it, but I know when it's about to come on because of my feelings, you know, how I've been acting. So that's how I keep a track of mine. You know, some people, you know, like they track it down, but me personally, you know, that's what I do. What is something besides meds to get rid of cramps? Like I said, I wish I knew the tracks, but something I could say that I've seen a little change in is drinking matcha lattes. Okay, now I don't know what happened last month, but my period was only on for 4 days, and like I said, usually it's on 7 days, and that's when I was drinking the matcha lattes every single day. Okay, it could be iced, or it can be what's it called? Oh, my niece is almost down here. I'm gonna have to pick her up. But sometimes I drink the iced matcha lattes, Starbucks, Wawa's, whatever, and I've seen a change. Like, I was shocked it only came for 4 days. I'm still cabalated why it came for 4 days. Like I said, it could possibly be from the matcha lattes. I don't know, but yeah, I wish I could tell you what you can take, but the only thing, I don't want to suggest this, but like I said, ibuprofen 600s, or look, let me show y'all something. Got them right here. I keep them on that because I don't play that. No, that's a good thumbnail. Like I said, I don't play that. These are the 200 milligrams, but I take 3 for 2 for 600. Okay, because if you only take one of these, the 200 milligrams, you're gonna still feel the pain. I take 3, which is 600 milligrams, which is totally safe. Okay, the 800s is way more better, but you know, it is what it is. And you're not supposed to take this like every hour. I think it's like every 6 hours or something like that. Yeah, so ibuprofen, I promise, is the best. I don't care what anybody say. I took the Tylenol, I took the period pills, everything in the word that you can say I took it, and it didn't work. And the only thing that left me good was ibuprofen. How do you keep fresh all day on your period? I suggest take a shower every single day. Okay, every single day you want to take a shower. You want to keep clean and fresh. Okay, like I said, change the motherfucking pads every time you go to the bathroom. Make sure you wipe good. Okay, don't be doing nothing. All you gotta do is wipe, put your pad on, go about your day. Okay, take a shower I suggest take a shower every single day. And also, do not wear no tight. Please don't wear no. You don't need no. You don't need to wear no leggings. You don't need to wear nothing tight. You want to wear something very comfortable down there. You don't want nothing to be tight. Just real comfortable and settled. Okay. Like I said, keep clean. Just wash every day. Some people use like different type of washes down there. Maybe I don't do none of that. I just make sure I wash my body every single day and make sure I'm fresh and clean, and I go about my day. But I know some people could be different, where they gotta, you know, get soap for down there. But not soap, but like a different type of wash for down there, which I don't have to do that personally. But if you're that smelly down there, then you should ask your doctor, because I don't know what to tell you about that. Things to help with cramps, or if you're feeling lightheaded. That's a good, okay. I like how you said how to feel lightheaded. Like, okay, so if you're feeling lightheaded, I feel like, okay, number one, a lot of girls feel lightheaded because our iron is low. I be feeling like I'm about to pass out or faint every day, every second of the day when I get up too fast. But it can get like bad when it's about to be that time, because, you know, there's a lot of blood coming out, so you can start feeling lightheaded about that. Can I finish this video real quick? Yeah. Okay. What's up, baby? Can I finish this video real quick? Yes. Okay. Hi. Oh, she wanna say hi, y'all. Hi. Is it just me don't got no smell? Yeah, some people don't have smell. Some people don't have cramps. Some people don't feel nothing. But you're blessed. Okay? But yeah. You're really blessed if you don't feel nothing, or if you're really like, you're a star. Like, I'm like not joking. You said that you don't smell. Like, what are you trying to say? Like, you don't smell, like you don't stink? No, if you stink, you have to do something about that. You're not supposed to, nobody's not supposed to smell you on that time of time. Okay? Because that's not good. Okay? That's not really good. Okay. How to wash it, like wash down there, I just use simply water. I don't use no soap, none of that other stuff. Water. Do you walk at the park when you on your period? Oh, that's a good one. Working out during your period is perfect. It's helpful. It makes the cramps go away. Especially walking. If you're walking in your period, keep doing it. Okay, it's going to lower the cramps. Now yes, that's a good one. Yes, you can work out and you can exercise, but don't be doing too much where it's going to start splattering. Keep it calm and cool, relax, but not too much, but enough. Okay, I think that's all the questions for right now, because I gotta go. My sisters and them is ready, but I think that's a good video. If y'all think I left them out, comment down below and I will make another part 2. But I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you give this thumbs up like you're doing right now. And I'm sorry how the way I looked in the beginning. I know I looked real rough and crazy. I felt it. But yeah, I love you so much. And like always, my videos, all I want you to do is be yourself and be real. Please tell you something. Another thing that you might feel, anxiety. Like if you have anxiety but you feel it getting more intense, that could be a another sign that your period about to come on, because that happened to me. Like I have anxiety, but it gets extreme when it's about to be that time. Like I get way more antsy and stuff and prancy. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but these are the things that happen, and sometimes you have to catch on before you think you're going crazy. But you're not going crazy. Just write these stuff down the way you feel, so that next month you will know or understand what's going on. So that's why I say talking to yourself and try to understand yourself a little bit more is healthy and it's good, because like these times when it comes around, you know what I'm saying, so you don't think you're going crazy. Y'all, we girls, you see how much stuff we go through? Like these men, boys, they don't know what we go through for real. You know what I'm saying? They think we just be joking. No, baby, this is the whole series of our life, okay? So yeah, I had to put that in there. I'm on my way to pick up my niece because she's ready. I'm gonna show y'all her hairstyle too, just because I love y'all. Okay, period. How beautiful my niece look, y'all. Oh my God.